The WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Most exciting man in boxing. Woo! Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfella Sports TV. Woo!
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Man, 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfella Sports TV, bro.
Hey, qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is the 989 Assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfella TV.
Tiger Johnson from Cleveland, Ohio, 140, and you watching Goodfella TV.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfella TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, got the bootleg headphones on. They ain't moved in over a year and they tearing up. Come on, Skull Candy. We got to do better. But hey, I done had these for like 3 or 4 years. What it is. They still get the job done. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate everybody for supporting the channel. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There we go. There we go. Man, Tank out here fighting Lamont Roach.
John DeMarco.
And people defended it. I seen somebody defended. Who defended Tank fighting Roach? See a Roach stomp that motherfucker out. Who's defended Tank fighting Roach is a great question. I was watching somebody defend it. It might have been Chris Algieri. Pro Box, you know, they've been working with PBC. So they was, you know, originally Boxer Scene was originally owned by Viacom. They sold off a lot of their boxing entities to set off the boxing page to Andre Ward and Steven Jackson. They also sold off the Boxing Scene website to ProBox, to Paulie and them. And they've been having some real biased take. I just don't consume a lot of boxing, bro, no more. It's just not a lot of real content creators. Everybody then, especially new media, a lot of new media then became what the old media was, influenced by relationships, influenced by, you know, a fighter not giving them an interview, you know what I'm saying? And it turned into a whole bunch of bigotry and a bunch of stuff like that. So I heard that Cameron and them press T.O. over the racial slur. Man, I ain't even listened to it, bro. I'm not even gonna play it neither. But what I will say is, why is he even on the show? That's what I want to know. That's how I'm gonna start the show off today. Why is he even on the show, bro? Come on, if Cameron and them go out there and call, you know, say, you know, called the clear people a certain type of name, it's a wrap. You ain't getting on their show. They shutting you down. Why is black people continuing to let these dudes who disrespect them on their platform? That's what I want to know. If we gonna press them, you know, hey, well, you know, We could press him off camera. We could press him off the show. You know, say cheating. I fuck with it is what it is. I ain't really watched it this season, but I mess with him. You know, I'm Cameron, one of my top 20, 25 favorite rappers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. I wasn't a huge Mase fan. Mase was out for like 5 seconds, bro. Mase had one album in my book, not two, but Mase was dope. He wasn't no Cameron, but he just didn't have a career long enough thanks to Puff. If he did, hey, he'd probably be up there. But yeah, Cameron, one of my favorite rappers of all time. I just don't understand. We the only people that allow people to disrespect us and, you know, have a platform. And people think like, oh man, you know, look at this. He like, why is he even on the platform? That's what I want to ask. Why is he even allowed on the platform? I don't get it, bro. And this internet shit, I guess everybody money hungry. It's a good way to make internet, a way to make money. Heard a lot of the dock workers off the East Coast. They heard that they ain't came to a contract, so they may not, you know, we might be in some trouble. Especially for those brothers and sisters who own, for y'all who own, and I'm gonna upload the Patreon tonight. I'm gonna do one more video on Free Game 89. So 2 uploads on the Patreon coming on the Free Game 89 side of things. And I'll upload one more video on the Free Game. So after this, or maybe even during this, upload a video, but upload them. But yeah, like I heard that's a lot of y'all that got foreign cars, you know what I'm saying? And shit that come from overseas. A lot of them things that y'all see that the railroads be having in the docks. A lot of that be like, I don't know if y'all ever watched The Wire and shit, but a lot of them be BMWs, they be Benzes, Volkswagens, all these PlayStations, you know, anything that come overseas usually come on the rail carts. You know, particularly, I don't know too much about clothes, to be honest. I can't really speak about clothes, but yeah, a lot of them foreign things and technologies, cameras, anything for the most part, as far as technology and cars that come from overseas, it's going to be hard to get them car parts. And that's one thing you got to think about when you buying foreign is like, if something like this happened, I need a control arm. I need an alternator. You know, I need a new wheel. I need a new wheel though. So that's going to be tough to find. So that's one of the things that people that go foreign don't really think about. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, you know, they don't want to pay nobody. You know, they want to inflate everything so high in America. But then they don't want to pay you a living wage. Yeah, we headed for the end. I'm telling you right now and then, I'm telling you, you know, it's going to be the end when you start seeing poor people ravaging through wealthy neighborhoods. That's how you know it's going to be the end. But thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. You can watch us live on X, Kick, Twitch, Facebook, still on some bullshit. Facebook is... Meta is just so like, it's weak. Meta is really, really weak, bro. It's a weak platform. You know, they just so anal and sensitive and stuff. X is, you know, X only lets you take it so far. So, because they did ban that dude from Fresh and Fit, which, you know, he's a clown. They fumbled $1 million bag by crashing out. That's crazy. You fumbled $1 million bag and didn't prove anything, it didn't change anything. It's crazy. But, you know, T.O. was on It Is What It Is, and they asked him about him calling them a monkey, and he said, oh, what? That's the only part I seen. And I don't even understand why black people keep allowing these people on the platform. They don't even allow a lot of them to cross over to country music. They don't allow y'all to disrespect them and come on their platform. They'll ban you from everything. You know, they'll ban you from appearance. Look at the baby. Look at the baby, bro. They got the baby to F up out of there. Look at the baby. The baby was one of the hottest rappers going. He was, man, who hotter than me? My plies was. He was one of the hardest rappers going. And he made a disparaging comment about them people. You know them people.
Butterfly in the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
He made a disparaging remark. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video about them people. His career was gone to the upper room. That career was gone. You say something about black people, Ryan Garcia got a platform. And shout out to the brother in the comment section on live I did yesterday. I didn't do that live because of him. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep speaking on that. That brother was right. I'm not doing it. But I don't know who it was, if I remember. I'm like, I ain't doing it. But yeah, they allow you can just talk stuff about black people and you can apologize. You know, Eminem, well, I'm always bring this up. He said black women ain't ish. White women is better. Black people haven't accepted his apology. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they know Ryan Garcia still, you know, black women still taking pictures with him. Keyshawn and Shakira Stevenson still begging him like Jodeci for a fight. Ryan Garcia is continue to disrespect, you know, the black community amongst a few other communities. He still ain't had to apologize. Teofimo Lopez, he disrespected the rainbow community too. Remember he beat Jermaine Ortiz? He wasn't forced to apologize, but maybe he's so irrelevant, it don't even fucking matter. That's all I'm saying, bro. When are we gonna build the gate around our community? And the gate we had in our community, guys like Puffy, Diddy, Sean Combs, they was using their power to abuse their own people. It ain't like, okay, he let Clive Davis, you know what I'm saying? So he's you know, he gave up the cheeks, but then, you know, he only enforced his rules on people that didn't look like him. No, he enforced his rules on people that look like him. See, that's why I don't get with that. Oh, you know, Diddy a black brother. I don't get with tearing another brother down. And I ain't trying to hear that dude. That dude made a career of tearing people down. He made a career tearing brothers down. He wouldn't even let brothers get to 2 solid albums. Just as recently with French Montana and, you know, what's the MGK, he let them get to 3 or 4 albums, but you wouldn't even know that because albums don't even matter no more. You know what I mean? So I don't understand why they even had Tio on there. And then he get on there talking about, well, you know, Shakira is ready to jump off the roof and me and Shakira is going, I wouldn't want to fight you. He's a clown, bro. I mean, I be just looking at, and it be the old ninjas that be doing this. It be ninjas my age or older that be doing this. It be my dudes that's in older that be doing this, 35, 40, 45, that be allowing these dudes, like, get out of here. Andrew Schultz, didn't he just say something about Keisha's? Didn't Andrew Schultz just say something about black women? Or did I don't know what he said. I think I heard it. I didn't really comprehend. I didn't really care. And ain't nobody told Andrew Schultz. So, I mean, I say something, or Haney say a white boy ain't gonna whoop me, or Bernard say a white boy ain't gonna whoop me, or Adrian Broner say, well, I just beat a Mexican. He got his ass cooked. He got cooked. And it's an issue. Oh, you got to apologize for what you said. Like, goddamn. These Keishas on the internet, on YouTube, calling us bullet bags and delete us if we delete black babies, and they still allowed to have a platform. You know what I'm saying? It's just to the point where, like, dude, it's blatant now. They don't even care about it. It's blatant. Like, I'm not about to press somebody for monetary gain that disrespect the community. He's not even about to be allowed on my show. For what? Like, what do we need to discuss? We heard you call him a monkey. It ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it. But like I said before, black men, you know, they've been feminized. They done made us weak. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it boiled down to. I don't need to speak to Teofimo Lopez about nothing that he said what he said. It ain't the first time he said it neither. Then his daddy called some Keyshawn the N-word and get beat up. At least Keyshawn put hands on him. You know, at least he had that type of pride. He got my respect on that one. Young Jock had one good album. I never heard the Coffee Shop album. Just that first single was trash, Chuck. I heard that second Young Jock album was good, but it didn't get no promotion. It didn't get no play in this ride, brother.
Put that in for me. You know that shit gets no play in this ride.
So they didn't get no play in this ride. But yeah, I'm like, come on, man. Have some self-respect about niggas, man. Have some self-respect about people, bro. A lot of brothers don't have no self-respect, bro. You a slave to your trade. You know, and as black men, man, we're gonna have to get together one day, bro. Real talk, we're gonna have to get together and like, dude, a lot of these dudes going around as black men and they males. These dudes ain't got no spine, they ain't got no backbone. They'll do anything for $1. like I said before, I just don't respect it. I don't respect it. I don't tell nobody what they can do and not do on their platform, but you ain't gonna see me have Tommy Sotomayor on my platform. You ain't gonna see me have a fresh and dumb fit clue on my platform. You know, you ain't gonna see me have known racists on my platform. I remember Corey Lee had Suleiman on his platform, and he heard that Suleiman, not that Suleiman, I think his name was Suleiman, and you know, he would be this dude would be on this I think he was a Mexican dude. He would be on the panel with us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Corey Lee Boxer. I'll subscribe to him. He'd be on our panel with us, but then, you know, acting all cool and shit. But then he'd be going on other people's channels, you know, being racist and being racist towards black people. So shout out to Corey. Corey found out about it. Corey was like, you up out of here.
Put that in for him. You know that shit gets no play in this rock.
I ain't hear what he said, but that's how ninjas do. Ninjas will be on your platform, and then, you know, that's why I don't really let too many people on here, bro. Like, people be on your platform, and then they be all buddy, and then they go jump to another platform, and that's why I told y'all, if y'all want to listen to Shokun the dog, Garfield the coke sniffing cat ass nigga, Tukun the superstar, y'all don't listen to them niggas, man. I'm good, bro. Go on over there and sub to them niggas. I respect it, bro. I respect the honesty. Don't be over here supporting two messages. That's my thing. I ain't with that. I ain't with nobody that ain't on code, bro. I ain't with nobody that support Ryan Garcia. I ain't with no brother that support Ryan Garcia specifically. I ain't with no brother that's hating on Devin Haney. And it could have been Shakur, could have been Earl, could have been Bud. I ain't with nobody calling Bud top rank Toby. I ain't with none of that. And when they were slandering Al Heyman, I was standing on business for Al Heyman. Not no more. But yeah, that's all I had to say about T.O. Man, he can keep it moving. So I don't know where you go from here. Hey, we could talk about Tank and Roach. Now, apparently Tank and Lamont Roach, and I ain't got no disrespect for Lamont Roach. It might sound disrespectful, but I don't have no disrespect for the brother. I hope that he does well. Hope that he feed his family, and you know, he do right with his thing. So apparently Keyshawn Davis is taking up for Devin Haney now. I'm not even gonna play it, but shout out to Irv. Irv, I just seen it on your Twitter page. And even Irv, a Mexican, say, why is Keyshawn taking up for Ryan Garcia? I mean, like I told y'all, man, and he on the boxing social. This dude went to a UK platform. I'm telling you, dog. Once you find out, bro, that 95% of boxing. Once you find out 95% of black people in the black box community is coons, bro, it's raccoons, I think the better off you'll be. I seen this one boxer, he's a brother, man, and he fight at welterweight, real low level fighter. He just fought a Golden Boy fighter not too long ago. He from like the DMV area. He fought Alexis Roach. I'll give y'all that. I believe that's who he fought. And you know, he was going for Ryan Garcia and shit. He was, you know, cooning for Ryan Garcia, whatever, right? And I just seen him hating on Jalen Hurts. I'm like, damn, I'm like, damn, you hating on Jalen Hurts? Like, come on now. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas don't even y'all wasn't hating on Brady like that. You know, and I love Brady. I was a Brady fan back when, you know, he was at Michigan battling one of the greatest athletes to come out of Michigan high school, and Drew Henson. I was like, damn. I'm like, you just notice, dog, that most of these dudes, man, they take after their mother. They dimmer dummies, they feminine, they soft, they don't know. It's one thing that, okay, the Eagles the rival, but it's one thing to be tasteful. Like Dak Prescott, he done did some buffoonery. I get that. But you think I'm gonna go out my way to slander a black quarterback? You know what I'm saying? You think I'm gonna go out my way to slander a brother? Absolutely not. That ain't what I stand for, bro. I'm not gonna go out my way. Now, if he say some dumb stuff, then I gotta get him. But I'm not going out my way to slander that brother, bro. That brother's a stand-up dude, bro. Got a black woman. So it don't matter if you play the game the right way. He got a black wife, got a modest house, real cool, real solid brother. And I'm telling you, it's an attack on solid black men. It really is. It ain't even just an attack from black women or white people. Like black men, black males are attacking black men. I'm never going on my way to destroy a guy like Jalen Hurts. I didn't go on my way to destroy Donovan McNabb. He said some wild shit, but hey, You will never see me go out my way to really destroy anybody. Never will I do it. You know, I may not like a particular person or I may not like a particular athlete or whatever, but I tell you, like, man, I don't fuck with Keyshawn hoe ass, but, you know, I respect him putting hands on Teofimo daddy. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? I really do.
Swore for God and two white men. Wait, what?
I tell y'all, like, you know what, man, I don't really fuck with, you know, I ain't gonna be like, or if T.O. Lamone's fight or Keyshawn Lamone's fight, well, you know, I'm picking Lamone's. Like, if I do, I tell you, I don't like Keyshawn. I'm rolling with Lamone's, but I think Keyshawn gonna win. That's what I say. I'll give y'all like a little caveat or a little heads up. That's just how I rock. That's how I rock. But a lot of these dudes in boxing, bro, 95% of the fighters, the media members, you know what I'm saying, the writers and stuff that's black, they anti-black, bro. I'm telling you. Even if you're doing it for $1, if you're doing it to fit in, like they not solid, bro. Like it's only a handful of solid ones. It's only and most of the handful of solid dudes, we all talking to each other. Like we all talking to each other. Like trust me, like whether it's YSM Media, we chop it up. Bushido, one day we was gonna do a show together, but my schedule got hectic, so maybe I might hit them brothers up. Me, Bushido, Kobe, YSM Media, you know what I mean, and Pound Sports Entertainment, Mark Nash. It's a handful of us. We make up like the 5% of solid dudes in boxing as far as, you know, them type of channels. So a lot of them dudes ain't I'm telling you, a lot of these niggas ain't solid, bro. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. They doing it for the money. What Mase say? Used to be murder. He said, what he say? Puff named me pretty. Used to be, did it for the money. Now can you get with me? Whatever he said. These niggas doing it for these niggas ain't solid, bro. And what's so messed up about it before I climb in the tank and Roach? A lot of these niggas be from the West Coast and the South, bro. And me and my brother Charlie was having a conversation about this yesterday, man, a ring general. And he was saying this, like, that's the thing about it. Most of these dudes be where these niggas was just picking cotton not too long ago. And most of these dudes be from the West Coast and they know how the relations is between Mexicans and black. Now, I know a few cool Mexicans online that support the platform and stuff, and we might disagree on a few things. So I know a few cool dudes that's pretty cool. I got into like a little splat with a Mexican on the post. You know, so I'm just talking shit, and he started getting racial. I mean, it was funny though. He passed away now, but it was funny, man. I don't really like. We knew each other, so I knew it wasn't to the point where, oh, you racist, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't to that point. Like, it was good fun. You know, we had good fun. We used to have memoirs on Facebook. We used to have good fun, bro. Like, it wasn't to the point where people were sensitive or it was malicious to the point. It was all fun and games. But like I said before, like them type of people far few in between. You know, the brother would try to get me to replay my instruments again. He was instrumental. So he was a good dude, man. Rest in peace to that brother, man. He says Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach is on December 14th, is reportedly being planned to take place in Houston, Texas. So my number one thing is I did a video on this, and then it dawned on me halfway through the video, which it probably dawned on y'all before y'all read the video, when y'all read the title, or when y'all heard the news. You got 2 DMV fighters going to Houston. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? You got 2 fighters, one from DC, one from Baltimore, fighting in Houston. Like, why not just fight in DC? You know what I'm saying? With global warming, it shouldn't be that bad going to DC. Why not fight in Baltimore? Why not fight somewhere in Virginia or somewhere? I don't know. Virginia don't have a lot of sports, so, you know, they usually got to travel to DC, travel to Baltimore. So why not fight in Virginia or something like that and just do it in Virginia? I think it'd be a big thing in Virginia. A lot of people in Virginia will show out because they don't have a major sports teams. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, I don't understand why they bringing it to Houston. His last fight with Frank Martin was allegedly supposed to be in Houston, and now it's not. It didn't end up in Houston. So I don't really understand the geography of it. The whole point of fighting Lamont Roach was because he was from DC and Tank was from Baltimore. So it was supposed to be like some rivalry. Probably could have lined up a few undercard fights with some DC and Baltimore fighters. I know Truck Simpson lost, but it is what it is. Tevin Farmer lost the first few of his fights. He still went on to be a world champion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really reading to a lot of losses early in the career. Bernard, if you didn't know, lost his first professional fight. He still went on to beat Bernard Hopkins. you know. So I don't really understand that, but PBC does a lot of things that don't make a lot of business sense. Now, Houston could have put up Syfy up for this one, or somebody could have put some bread or put a bug in the air fighting Houston. And Houston is a destination spot. It's a crazy destination spot. I mean, it's a spot where, you know, I was watching Anton Daniels' channel. Now, I remember I told you that story where they jumped up like 120 or 10% in syphilis in Houston, and now a lot of the babies are being born with syphilis. I know somebody was in the comment section saying a lot of the women were not wanting to take the medicine for syphilis. So they was just walking around with syphilis, not wanting to get medicated for syphilis. And they got a lot of stuff going around, you know, Houston, you know, because it's a party city and it's an immigrant hub. That's what they don't tell y'all about that. When the immigrants come in here, man, they're allowed to come in the country without getting tested. That one of them recent presidents, it wasn't Biden. I don't think it was Biden either, Obama, or I think it might have been Obama allegedly. But yeah, they passed these laws under your nose where these immigrants can come in the country without getting tested. You know, if they coming from Brazil, what they say about Brazil, you know what they're bringing across the border. Venezuela is another poverty-stricken country, which a lot of the women in Venezuela, they go over to Brazil and pose as Brazilian women and trick and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They say it ain't tricking if you got it.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
But so yeah, that's why a lot of them numbers is high, and they kind of put it on black people like Atlanta, DC, you know, it's all the black. But a lot of times it's just bringing the migrants in, and they bringing shit with them. You know, they got brothels on the streets of New York, and it been like that. It ain't like you just hearing that around election time. It's been like that. So Houston is a destination hub. It's a party city. It's a food city. I heard what happened with the turkey leg. They shut it down for health code reasons, and then they owe a pastor investigator, like they owe him like $300,000. He invested into it allegedly, I heard. So yes, it's a really good city, especially that time of year where it ain't too hot. But I gotta tell you guys, man, make sure y'all protect yourself, man, especially if y'all one night stand dudes. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe in that. If you have a rubber, you know, that's not real sex, man. But, you know, when you go in general, you should, you know, before y'all, you know, you get Rosky, you know, you never should Rosky a woman you don't know. You didn't vet for sure. So when you go to Houston, man, you know, it's going to be a lot of temptation. But like I said before, you know, just know the numbers is high. You know, that's all I can tell you. You know, Memphis, Houston, a lot of those cities, man. So, numbers high, man, but I really don't understand the rationale around these brothers fighting there. Maybe some money involved, and maybe they just want to see Tank. Remember last time Ryan fought there, he only did 7,000. But as far as the hub that it is, Houston, definitely get it. It's definitely one of the hottest destination spots. And, you know, me and Adonis were speaking the other day. He down there right now. It's got a lot of undeveloped land. But the problem with undeveloped land, even if you got money in Houston, you got to have the connections with the politicians. I don't know if this is my second time making a Wire statement today about the Wire, but you seen in the Wire how you had to have the connections through the pastors and all that to do certain things. So, but yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't think Lamont Roach got a chance. Not a puncher. I seen him fight a few times. I wasn't impressed. Very pedestrian D-level fighter. Surprised he got a belt. But, you know, tank fights are exciting. I'll be objective. And, I mean, I don't think you want to miss a tank fight, you know, whether it's he down a few rounds or he clipped somebody. But you don't want to miss it. You know, Tank's an exciting fighter. You know, I think it's to the point where we stopped asking him to step up. This is who he is, and when he does step up, it's gonna be too late. It's probably not gonna be the opponent where you wanted to be versed, but it's probably gonna be too late when he does actually step up. But that's what PBC do. PBC is the definition of insanity. They do the same thing over and over again. But Daniel Berry, salute. Darren Collins, salute. Darren Collins Jr., salute. Travis Spear, what it do? Mr. T, what it do? Dan Beer say happy Tuesday to everybody. Salute to you. Yeah, the 5150 show come on, and I'm going to bed though. Watching in the morning. Yas Johnson Brown. Shout out to Corey Hogan's 5150 show. Yes, go. Yeah, Minnesota bad. Y'all. I didn't even pay attention until like later that night or the next morning that Green Bay came back. Green Bay got a good football team, bro. For sure. So you got to watch the interview. Cam didn't know he was on the show. and started to go BS with T.O. and they called out all that cap he was doing. He said you got to watch the interview. I think he said Cam didn't know he was on the show. Okay, so he was just a pop-up or somebody else scheduled him. Maybe Mase scheduled him. So, okay. I would ask him to leave. Bud live on Bernie the Boxer. Okay. What he talking about? Chuck salute. He said Bud was just saying that if he or Tank would have said something racial like T.O., it would have been everywhere. Absolutely. Bullet point number 1 or A, B, whatever you want to say. That may be T.O. is irrelevant, but B is more the case. It's an attack on black people. Every time a black man do something or speak the truth, look how they did Kevin Samuels. I don't really believe in conspiracy theories, dog. Because Kevin Samuels, early in his career, he had a life-threatening. I don't want to say the wrong disease. He almost lost his life to a threatening disease. And I want to send a big my love, my support, my prayers to this brother. I hadn't seen his channel in a long time. But the lead attorney, told his story last night about he got diagnosed with cancer. So I want to send my well wishes out to the lead attorney. I watched the channel. Was there when he was on the 5150 show, and he was the guy that was giving a lot of the brothers the game on how to do a divorce how to do a prenup the right way, and he was admitting that the lawyers do be telling the females to take the dude for everything they got and be sleeping with y'all wives and shit. But the lead attorney, man, came down with cancer, man. So shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to him. Hopefully he pulled through. I listened to a lot of his story yesterday. He seemed to be upbeat about it and, at peace with it. Apparently he just discovered my chart. He's a little bit older. I think he might be a little bit older than me. So a lot of guys don't have on my chart. Oh man. But yeah, in my chart, your results and everything going at my chart. So so he didn't even know he had his test results and he can read it. Yeah, I had to Google the results and see what it mean and all that. They don't just say positive or you got this, like you gotta Google that shit. So yeah, he saw, I don't even tell a story, but he's trying to take a scan and, they wouldn't let take a scan because he have a driver to take him home. They want to put him on an Uber. But he didn't even know that they really didn't even need to do the scan no more. And that he had cancer or whatever. So like Too Short say, life can be too short. So you don't know, man, make your days count. And if you face with something like that, bro, it ain't nothing too much to do but pray about it. That's why I tell you guys, keep yourself active. I refuse to use the microwave in a lot of situations. I don't have a microwave in my house. I said stay active as much as possible, drink water, just do something to keep your activity up. But Raymond Moore, we can't get mad at Andrew because he's a comedian. He made a joke about black women aggressive. Black people make the same. No. I mean, I don't really care what he said. But the reason I don't know what Andrew Schultz is. I never heard of him. I thought he was talking about the Schultz helmet. But if a brother said it, it'd have been a problem. That's my thing about it. When Brad said and they say stuff, was it a joke when Rush Limbaugh called him nappy headed? So no, at the end of the day, keep that same energy. It's many comedians that made jokes about black women that dated and got mad. Y'all see that comedian that was joking with that black woman on that cruise and she got up there and tried to fight him? Say there's some crazy stuff I've seen. They trying to rationalize accepting racism by saying feminine if you call it out or you being sensitive. It's crazy, but it is what it is, man. And the number one thing is you got black people that's fine with it. So I don't care. If they cool with it, I'm cool with it. Just don't disrespect me. I'm not going to go out there and defend nobody no more, bro. He said, how is letting a racist call you N-word masculine anyway? It's not. It's not. I ain't flying over here. Ain't nobody non-black calling me the N-word. I'm sorry. Crawford scared of T.O. Yeah, okay. He just walked up on him and mushed him in his face, but I'm scared of Flame on. Salute, bro. He said because money is more important than dignity to them. Yeah, I mean, like I said, these the same people that be making fun of Meek Mill or Devin Haney at the Diddy parties or these dudes at the Diddy parties, but these dudes selling out for a YouTube dollar. Yeah, rest in peace to James Amos. Yeah, rest in peace to that brother.
He's rich. He is rich.
He got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money. You did it this time. You hit the jackpot.
Yeah, rest in peace to James, man, from Good Times. Yeah, man. He raced a lot of brothers on TV, bro. Remember he whooped up Michael Friend? That was funny. Black men support Ryan because they made a bag off his win. That's because the logical thing I came up with. Like I said before, it is what it is. That's real talk. Dean Smith, I mean, shit, it is what it is. I'll be mad at these dudes. He said these ninjas didn't make a bag off the win. They just scared to bet on an underdog. Big game, Ortho James. He said the raccoons are front runners. Yep, and they be saying, and it's really about Tank too and protecting Tank, so Tank ain't got to go out there and fight nobody. That's what a lot of this is about. And Tank and Keyshawn and Shakur and them got a problem with Devin because of Bill. I peeped that out already. I peeped that out before Keyshawn revealed it. It's just jealousy, bro. Jealousy run deep in the community, and that's what I'd be like. You know, why can't brothers work together? Why can't brother? Because there's too much jealousy involved. But absolutely punished T.O. I like the stream. He says, hell no, the West Coast not with that. A lot of them niggas from the Southwest and the West Coast is letting that ride. A lot of raccooning game bangers, of course. A lot of them game bangers is zesty. We been knew that though. He said they might can't get no spots on the East Coast, or they trying to get Tank fan base out there. I mean, yeah. I mean, shit, it's hard. I mean, shit. I don't know. Going out to like that don't make no sense. You supposed to find a space for that fight for that happening in that DMV area. Lion Killer 2. He said Jesus. He said Houston top city. Oh, it just ain't top STD. Just for syphilis and that other shit. They can send you to the upper room. That's what they hot for. A lot of women be going down there having fun and coming right back. He said, Sports Channel CJ Good 313. Lamont Roach is going to get dropped three rounds by Tank. Fundora going to duck once he hit a percent. I think they're going to work out a deal. The deal should have been already worked out with say they had a deal. They sent them an offer to fight Bud and went on in June. That was Fundora said that. Teo said Shakur was on self-delete mode when he lost when they were young. I don't mean the gold medal fight. Yeah, I heard him. At the end of the day, it's tough to lose. Jerron Ennis, he beat Gary Anton Russell. Gary Anton Russell won like 3 or 4 or 5 straight elimination rounds bouts and came back and beat him. Yeah, Don Imus, appreciate it. My bad, not wrestling ball, Don Imus. So I mean, it is what it is. That's the reason for you not to fight nobody. Like I said before, he said he got his home money. Rest in peace, John Amos and James Evans. John Amos, I don't mean to call him James Amos. Like I said, John, yeah. Javante only rocking with Ryan against Devin because he lost to him already. No, he just, that too. He jealous of Devin. I seen that all the time in the hood. Oh man, your parents did this and my mom. Why don't nobody ever hold these Keishas accountable for your situation? Your mama should have fucked a better nigga. Shit. Straight up and down. Nobody ever hold these women in this community. And a lot of these dudes are walking around like women. And I got a video on the Patreon coming finally drop it already. Like a lot of these dudes can't take criticism. And a sign of you not being able to take constructive criticism and you lashing out and fighting your coach, you know, that's female trait, not being able to take constructive criticism. Black people seem to hate anyone who is Tank's competition. Yup. I don't get it. But they pedestalize guys like Tank and try to make them the face of the community and say, well, this is all black men right here. Ignorant nigga with all them tattoos who can't talk, who can't speak, who can't even count probably. Bud should fight Ryan. At the end of the day, bro, I'm not giving nobody an opportunity. What he tell Gary Russell? We could do it in the street. He said Ryan was using John Jones to hide from Terrence. Ryan knew Terrence at the UFC event. It is what it is. Do you know how much they offer fight? No, I don't. Lather say Bud was just telling Barney they negotiating right now, but like what's changed? They was talking about I can't sell a few months ago, and now all of a sudden they want to fight. What's changed? I mean, I don't know. Errol Spence Julius posted a picture of Errol Spence earlier today. and they were saying he look out of shape. I really ain't no good judge of people in cameras. For real, that really ain't my thing. You know, because, you know, a bad picture. Remember that picture with Cassidy? You know, he looked like a dope fiend, but it was just a bad picture. So I really ain't no good judge of character, especially through camera, nothing like that, to see who in shape and who not in shape. So that pretty much ain't me. But, you know, they saying he looking out of shape and all that. So I don't know. But I'm trying to find a picture. I should have bookmarked it. I might have bookmarked it. Here we go. My bad. Here we go. So they was kind of saying he looking out of shape, or I don't know. Maybe it's the food, the fries, whatever else that is. Is that a potato skin or whatever? That shit look good. I ain't gonna cap. But, you know, as long as he at peace with himself, bro, that's all that matters. I heard about the boxer. I don't talk about deletions. So rest in power of that brother. Buzz should go for 3 division. He close. Where's the picture? Okay, you trying to find it. Never mind. I live in South Dallas. A lot of Earl Spence fans, they be dissing a Devin Hart out here. I mean, it is what it is. Spence and Tank cool by association. Yeah, I don't really think he looked too out of shape. I don't really be knowing I don't know, man. Cause shit be looking different. And obviously he ain't in no cutting phase because he got some fruit there. But other than that, I don't know what the fuck that is. Look good though. And some fries, but you know, that food probably fire in that little ass cafe. But to be honest, you know, it is what it is, man. These dudes trauma bond together. They hate on. I ain't gonna go out my way to hate on no brother, bro. I just don't do it, bro. Like, for me to really, like, you know, talk some shit about you, you really had to probably do some fucked up shit. That's just me. And even though when niggas do whole shit, bro, I'll just cut you off. I'm not about to argue with you, bro. I'm past that. I don't need to know why you did it. You know, I don't need to know why you did it. I just don't, as a man, I just figure a lot of times people who want to know why, like, you know, your bitch cheat on you and you want to know why. Like, do it, man. You ain't even going to understand the why because it's illogical. It's like asking a toddler, you know, I don't know, a lot of these, remember we was kids and some of us used to just cut our hair and we used to do it and our parents used to get mad. They might pay for it to fix it the first 2 times and after the 3rd and 4th time you kept doing it, they let you walk around like that. Yeah. Like sometimes you just don't know why. I don't need to know why no more. I feel like that's a female trait where you always got to know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like I need to know why. You did what you did. I don't need the intel on why you did what you did. You did it. You did it. You crossed me, you lost me. That's what I've always I live by. I live by you crossed me, you lost me. We end off on Crawford and Fundora in a minute. So apparently, you know, Tim Bradley, you know, he changed the tune on brother Devin. He said Devin looking weak after the lawsuit and all this type of stuff. I mean, he looked weak anyway. To y'all, no matter what he do, he can be quiet, he can walk away from the game, he can, you know, go start a nonprofit, you know what I'm saying, where you helping underprivileged kids. It don't matter. He look weak regardless of what he do. When this social media era got an opinion of you, ain't nothing you could change. I mean, just like Larry Holmes, some of us just get a bad draw. No matter what Larry Holmes did, and he did nothing wrong. Larry Holmes was a proud brother, man. And Larry Holmes had every bit to turn against his community. Real talk. Joe Frazier had every right to turn against his community. How they treated Joe Frazier, how they treated, you know, Larry Holmes, how they were treated by their own community. Muhammad Ali was calling Joe Frazier a motherfucking monkey.
This is a sick Negro.
You know what I'm saying? Because we about to talk heavy real quick, man. We about to talk real heavy, man.
Message.
It's about to be a message up here. Tell it again, Keenan.
Message.
You know what I'm saying? Aaron Pryor, yup, that's another my favorite fighter of all time. Aaron Pryor, Larry Holmes. Their own community hated him. You know, it ain't like it could have been. They couldn't celebrate Aaron. They could celebrate, you know, Tommy. Celebrate Sugar Ray Leonard. They could have celebrated everybody equally, or to a certain extent. Nobody hate a black person, especially a black man, more than a jealous black person. It's a fact. Like, what is he supposed to do? And people, and I'm gonna tell you, like, a lot of these dudes don't have the intel. I don't have all the answers neither. Thanks to you guys, I get the answers. He said, "This is softest stuff I ever seen in my life." Bradley said at the Pro Box about Devin Haney lawsuit and Ryan Garcia. Who's going to want to fight you and give you a payday? The blowback was the $1 million they took from him. He didn't get the $1 million. De La Hoya got the $1 million, and that's probably why De La Hoya in the lawsuit. De La Hoya got the $1 million. So he didn't get the money. I think people are confused. He didn't get a dime. And the softest things ever is that you got to cheat and you don't show no remorse for cheating. That's another reason he getting sued. He ain't showing no remorse for cheating. He ain't showing no remorse for what he did. So what's the softest thing ever if you taking steroids to come into a fight and fight? What's the softest thing ever? We keep allowing these guys to be repeat pet offenders and nobody's doing anything about it. Y'all ain't trying to get together as a Hall of Fame boxers and do something about it. Y'all niggas don't care. So somebody that do care, that his father who care about his son, he care about his son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all you get mad at me when the father not there, when the father is there. It is what it is, man. Most of y'all, you know, out here had the protection of y'all father, y'all wouldn't be getting fucked over. Say what you want to say about Earl Spence. If Earl Spence was just raised by a single mother, he probably wouldn't have fought. He wouldn't have fought Tank. I mean, he wouldn't have fought Earl. Say what you want to say. You know, his dad seemed like a real solid dude. I'm pretty much a good judge of character. Errol Spence's dad seemed like a real solid dude, bro. He seemed like a real solid dude. So they wasn't gonna let his son go out like that. At the end of the day, if you got to go in there and somebody gonna put belt to ass, he stood in there and he took his ass whooping. And I respect that about him. He fought to the end. He ain't go on there and quit like bitch ass Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? He didn't quit.
Message.
But he said the $1.5 million they took from him and then a year suspension. Okay. Let's talk about that in a year off. They only fight once a year, Timothy. So how is that a real suspension? They only fight once a year, Timothy. I was looking at Better BF and Beebles box rec. I did a prediction on the Patreon. I'll put it up next week for y'all regular folks who ain't on the Patreon, the Goodfella TV side of things. And do you notice like Better BF ain't fought twice in a year? I think since 2019 or 2020 or 2021. Like it's been years, and Beeble only fought twice. From that period, he only fought twice in a year, like once in the last 4 or 5 years, if my memory serves me correctly. So you suspending somebody 1 year and taking $1 million from it, that ain't no fucking suspension. They got the $1 million right back to the promoter. You think Oscar ain't throw Ryan no bread off that? They took the money from Ryan and gave it to his promoter. Let's move forward. Let's not continue to live in the past now. Haney's bringing this back up. I don't get it. Haney, you're wasting your time. You waste your money. You waste your opportunities. Remember they said that? Everybody's looking at you crazy. Everybody looked at Albert Einstein when he was crazy. Everybody looked at the Wright brothers when they was flying. Looked like they was crazy. Everybody when Bud filed that lawsuit versus Bob Arum was telling Bud that he was going to lose that lawsuit. Am I lying? Everybody was saying Bud was going to lose that lawsuit, right?
Swear for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
You know, everybody saying Bud was going, and Bud they end up settling with Bud. Bud ended up getting some cash. So, but everybody was going around saying motherfucking Bud was wasting his time and doing this, that, and the third and all that. Bud got his cash. So now what they got to say?
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Come on. Now what they got to say? Bud got his cash on their ass. So everybody would say, oh, this is not going to stick. This lawsuit is not going to stick. And this, how the fuck do you know? So we supposed to let a guy go around here, parade like he won, no remorse for cheating, be racist, take money out of my pocket, do damage to me. And you think, and I got the means to sue and I got the money to blow and sue. Like I told y'all, man, brothers ain't going to never get on code. And I'm telling you this right now. A lot of them brothers on the West Coast and the Southwest, y'all looking real coonish, bro. In the South, a lot of them Southern brothers been cooning. We got to keep it a bean. A lot of them dudes in the South, they been cooning. But in the West Coast, y'all looking real weak out there, bro. Haney, you was in the fight. You fought the wrong game plan, but now you want to come sue it. Don't make any sense? What don't make sense about suing? I got cheated. I got no money out of it. My image took a hit. I lost the payday with the brother Sandor Martin. I lost my belt because of this dude. And when I lost, I gave the guy credit. I didn't flake out. I didn't make no excuses. I gave the man his credit. He said, this is Allah's plan. Devin Haney didn't make no excuses about losing. He lost fair and square. And don't forget, Ryan talking about he took an illegal IV. Don't forget, Ryan turned around and said that that the Haney's did something to the drug test. Remember the Haney's did, and people believe that. Like I said before, man, this whole like community in boxing, it's just to the point where, bruh, there ain't no solid black people in boxing, bro. Ain't none. I know I seen, Tom sent me an interview with Andre Rozier. I don't even want to watch it, bro. What he said. Like I said before, I don't really the boxing community, bro, it's just, I don't have a lot of respect. Ryan didn't really train for the fight. He was overweight. I was told. You was told. Well, he didn't train for the fight. Bullshit, man. Like I said before, he was 20 pounds overweight the Monday because he never put Monday before the fight. He never planned to make weight. What'd he say? Mayweather told me to miss weight. They asked Mayweather what it was on it is what it is, and Mayweather told me I can't speak on that. Like I said before, man, these dudes got agendas in boxing. We can't even support a positive. This is a positive. Let's penalize these dopers so they won't think about doping again or they'll think twice about it. He may lose the lawsuit. He may get nothing. He may get nothing from it. But apparently Oscar De La Hoya told him, let's sit down and talk. Absolutely not. Hell no. Talking about let's sit down and talk. Like, nigga, the real nigga shit would have been threw me some bread that the commission took to you. You took that bread and put it in your pocket. You shouldn't be like, here, Devin, here go a couple $100,000. Here go a half a million for your troubles. The motherfuckers don't do real shit no more. They don't do real shit no more. They don't do real shit no more. If you would have did that, they'd have been like, they wouldn't even have sued probably. But what'd he do? Go out there and support Ryan. Oh, Ryan didn't cheat. Ryan didn't do this and do this. And Shane Mosley sit there and supported Ryan Garcia. Don't forget that. Shane Mosley went out there buffooning and cooning for Ryan Garcia. Y'all forgot that. And then what they do? Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia turned on Shane Mosley. Y'all forgot that. Oscar De La Hoya and Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya and Ryan Garcia started calling Shane a pet defender. They start getting on Shane. That's what Shane get for all that buffooning and raccooning. That's what he get. That's what he get. But like I continue to say about Tim Bradley, he said it's making him even look worse and bad for himself. People are not going to support him behind it. So he just needs to take his whooping like whatever he said, right? People not going to support him, but people still supported Canelo when he popped out. People still support Luis Ortiz when he popped out. People still supported Dillian White when he popped out. Oscar Valdez, all these dudes getting these support when they pop out. Why is that, Tim? Why y'all respecting dope offenders? But you're not respecting the guy who came in clean. He came in the fight 100% clean. Why is everybody one begging to fight Ryan knowing he doped? Why everybody still lining up to fight Canelo? Why everybody still lining up to fight Luis Ortiz and these guys? But for a guy that wants you, that's going to sue you if you get caught high cheating, they're going to whiteball and blackball him? I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, make it make sense. Make it make sense. This is why I don't respect people's opinion. A lot of these dudes' opinions is bought, it's meritless. And Pro Box, since they've been Pro Box has been like, it's not even entertaining, bro. As far as they comment, I don't watch the fights neither. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to be on no Tuesday, Thursday night watching them fucking vagabonds fight. Absolutely not. Got better shit to do. But, you know, if you Devin Haney, man, would y'all be mad if Devin Haney just turned his back on the community? I don't think you could be mad at this point. I think this is a lot of people art that turn their back on the black community, who stop messing with black women, who move out the hood and don't look back. I think this is a lot of people. This is a lot of people's story. Oh, you a sellout, this, that, and the third. How I'm a sellout? My community sold me out first. Devin Haney got every right to turn his back on this community, bro. I mean, do y'all agree? Why stay loyal to a community that don't show you no love? Think about that for a minute. And all these dudes that's talking that shit about him, and you know, when they get old enough and they raising their kids and they can sit there and they can have a beer, I wouldn't shake these niggas' hands with the devil's hand. I wouldn't shake none of these dudes' hands. I wouldn't be cool with none of these dudes, bro. So I think Devin Haney got every logical right to leave the community alone. Leave it alone. That's my opinion. But that's just me. Drizzy said the hate is extreme. Devin hate extremely weird. Then they throw these weird homosexual jackets on him over the picture with Don. But Diddy picked up Tank Davis off his feet. Why don't nobody talk about Diddy picking Tank Davis up off his feet and doing a pirouette with him like he in Blaze of Glory? Why nobody talk about Diddy picking Tank up off his feet like a Cabbage Patch doll? That's all I want to know. Why we ain't talking about this shit? Actual rainbow fucking activity. Why we not talking about this? Come on, he picked him up off his feet. That ain't even a full video, bro. He picked him up off his feet and turned and twirled him. He twirled him. What about when him and AB was kissing with each other and shit, man? These are facts. These are not doctored. These are not. These are facts.
I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book, a reading rainbow. I can go anywhere.
These are the facts. Man picked you up off your feet. Swept you up off your feet like you Cinderella. You know what I'm saying? Swept you up your feet, man. I'm just saying. I'm just here to deliver the goddamn message. He said Larry Holmes and Aaron Pryor was hated just like Devin Haney is today. Riddick Bowe called Joe Frazier a monkey too because he was an Ali fan because Ali was calling him a fucking monkey first. Yup. Aaron Pryor was hated big time. Big time people just don't know. Very big time because he was a real threat. They wasn't too big on Marvin Hagley either until Ray retired the first time and him and Hearns went to war. Before that, he wasn't beloved by the people either. His words. Nope. And that's why he went out there and left Keisha and got a motherfucking white woman.
Tripping over this bitch. That's my bitch, nigga.
Oh, God for that pussy.
Oh, is it?
Aaron Pryor was on the super serum. Who gave me my man in a rematch? Was it a black bottle? It wasn't no black bottle, was it? He beat his ass faster in the rematch. So, you know, like I said before, he beat his ass faster in the rematch. No black bottle with a black bottle. Y'all don't talk about that battle that Charlo had versus Tony Harrison. Of course, he celebrated in Cincinnati. He a fucking legend. AB celebrated in Cincinnati. I swear to God, and Two White Men's Classic. I missed Game Day Prime with him and LT. They Prime was just on Nightcap Sunday. They was on there clowning. Deontay sued Tyson Fury and won. Did he? I didn't know that. Manny Pacquiao sued Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, they hashed out an agreement. Nobody called Manny Pacquiao weak. That's a great point. He sued Floyd and his daddy for defamation. Ryan, I don't worry about what that clown said. I remember when Aaron Pryor came to South Dallas and the disrespect he received was disgusting. It was disappointing to see black people act like that. Are you surprised, bro? Are you surprised? It doesn't surprise me. Of course, Ryan was on steroids. What are you talking about? You talking about somebody else in the comment section? He says John Jones, Shane Mosley, Javante Floyd, and ninjas on YouTube like Shigo been supporting Ryan over there. Of course, Ryan. Then Floyd was the main one that told him to take the shit. But these the same dudes that is what it is. Devin may just be hated as prior. That's why excusing Garcia popping hot. Yep. And when people hate on you, it's just something that you got that they can never fathom, they can never have. Angel, who's so on? He said, salute CJ, tapping in, smash the like button, let's go. He said, I wouldn't stay loyal to anyone who hate me. And I agree with that. He says, Ryan racist and fake Christian. Yep. Now, he might be a real Christian, bro. That's, a lot of them Christians is responsible for destruction. EA Luke Crawford will be, it's not on TO. You can't be serious with this comment. Yeah, he's just trolling. That's why I clipped his ass. What happened to that boy? We put a clap into that boy. But Devin learned a valuable lesson in the art of walking away. Remember you saying you told Bill about Ryan and Royce and they overlooked? Yeah, they did. Everybody just be like, oh, CJ be making shit up or CJ just tripping. I ain't got time to make shit up right now, period. Like, I ain't got time to tell you the real. Like, I knew Fundora got knocked out by Israel Madrimov, I think it was, when he was going into the Lubin fight. I ain't say nothing. I kept my mouth shut. Got knocked out. Like, I know, I remember Devin sparred Stayonis, and Stayonis got the best of Devin. And, Devin headgear was messing with him, but Stayonis, he had a good day at the wild card versus him. I don't say none of this shit, man. I know a bunch of shit I just don't say. I'm late, fam, bad. You think Devin, too? I wouldn't fight him again. Him or T.O., they had to get it out the mud. But let's end it off on Fundora and Terrence Crawford. Shout out to Janelle Jackson. Terrence is giving Fundora and Crawford giving 10 more days to agree to a deal. By my math, that's still not enough days to see a Beaver win versus Better Biev. Now, you might be asking, why is that important to see a Biev win versus Better Biev? One of the reasons that's actually important is because, if Beaver win, Canelo probably rematch Beaver in May. If he don't, then what other options do we have? He can go into the bum suitcase and find something good. But apparently it looked like that PBC and, is gonna let Fundora fight Crawford, which just makes sense. There's 3 belts on the line. 2, they don't have to front the bill. 3, they don't have to utilize a fight date. So you get they gonna pay for it. He gonna cross the street, and then Fundora ain't no key player, no way. And then they expect Tim Tszyu to win the IBF, so they still control to stop Crawford from getting undisputed. We already know Tim Tszyu turned down the Crawford fight already. So, but Terrence Crawford's legal team have asked WO for 10 more days to reach an agreement to be struck between WO Dream Middleweight Champion Sebastian Fundora and Crawford, who hosts the interim. He also hosts the WBC. On August 28th, the WO committee ordered both parties to negotiate the fight, and both sides were given 30 days to agree to a deal before the purse bid would be called in accordance to WO rules. Crawford, 37, had been allowed to fight for the interim title because Fundora had to recover from injury sustained in a bloody fight in March with Tim Tszyu. And we found out that those injuries was a fat Faison.
He was a fat Faison liar.
According to Sebastian Fundora, those injuries never happened. On October, and he should be stripped off of that. He should have been stripped over that. But October 30th, Crawford Legal Counsel asked for 10 more days, and 26-year-old Fundora promoter Sense Whiskey agreed to the extension via email. The respective teams have until 4 p.m. October 10th to strike a deal, or the committee will order a purse bid, which PBC is not going to win a purse bid. They ain't got no money.
Swear for God and 2 white men.
Wait, what?
That's probably what they do, go to purse bid and then duck out of there. But I think he going to fight him because it makes too much sense. 3 belts on the line. He gets some of that turkey money. So it just make a lot of sense for them to fight. I ain't got to worry about, Al going in his bag and finding a fight date or whatever. They can utilize a rehab season, 2 fight date, and hopefully it happen by November, December before the end of the year. It's a tough fight. Will Fundora take it? I think he will. Just make too much financial sense. It makes too much financial sense for them not to take that fight. So, but yeah, I think, for Crawford, it's really, establishing the jab for him, working the angles, probably using his feet, and maybe even to the point where he countering. or he's just throwing that right hook sitting there like Tim Tszyu did. So I think for Fundora, just, pumping your jab and, come behind your 1-2 and dropping a hook there and there. And it's going to be hard for Crawford really to really figure him out. So this is going to be a tough fight for Crawford. I think it might be a pick'em type of fight in my opinion. But I don't know how Crawford really going to do versus a guy that's not, 11 years younger than him. If I'm Fundora, I'm walking Crawford down and I'm testing them old legs. I think it may end up like Sergio Martinez and Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., where the fact where Chavez Jr. won the fight. I mean, Sergio Martinez won the fight, but he lost his prime in that fight because, Chavez came in as a goddamn cruiserweight for that fight, allegedly. But he took a lot out of him. So I think for the most part, it's a good stylistic fight. I don't really know what Crawford game plan gonna be. Could be lateral movement, could be turning them, could be establishing the jab, could be to snatch the body from him and then come over the top. It could be sit there like Tim Tszyu and counter him because he can't see the right hook. So I think the first thing you got to do is demobilize Sebastian Fundora. And I think taking away his jab makes him an easier puzzle to solve. And that's any taller fighter who don't fight behind a jab. So I think it's a tough fight. I think it could be a fight where we could see Crawford get old overnight just because of, the possible physicality and the size difference. But it's going to be a good fight. I think it's also a fight that if he can get jiggy with Sebastian Fundora, can show that, how well he fights bigger opponents. And if he can dispatch Fundora, and I don't know if I don't think he got make it look easy, could make him a little bit that Canelo fight more attractive. So you got to wonder, like, if it's that fight with Fundora, and if somehow he is successful, and he got an opportunity, Tim Tszyu or Canelo Alvarez, do we go for undisputed? Because Canelo Alvarez is no longer undisputed, and then wait for Canelo. But I don't think Canelo gonna risk the biscuit versus Terrence Crawford, especially if he looks spectacular versus Sebastian Fundora. And I'm hoping they can fight this year because then that'll give Crawford some hell of activity. So for him, it's really about disarming, Fondora's jab, making Fundora give up his height, and don't sit there like Lubin did. You know what I'm saying? And if you're gonna sit there like Lubin did, then you really gotta make every punch count, especially that body shot. So, but then also the $1 million question is, if he do get a third belt, will Tim Tszyu and PBC play along and let him get undisputed? And I don't think so. So if Bud become 3 undisputed, he used to go discuss with Sugar Ray Robinson, Sam Lanford, Henry Armstrong, Salvador Sanchez, and guys like that. Yep. I think I agree with that. Muhammad Ali. Yeah, he in here dreaming. Miles. Yeah, I think he in that type of discussion. Y'all got any questions? I answer them, but quite frankly, I like this style. Hey. I don't know what he was dreaming about. He tripping. But yeah, I think this fight could spell trouble for both of them.
If I raise up, gonna be trouble.
So I think it'll be trouble. It could be trouble for both of them. So it should be a good fight. I think behind Better Be Evan Beaver on paper, it's the best fight of the year. We know fights ain't won on paper. We got, Better Be at 40 years old. You got Crawford 37 years old. So it can really turn into a geriatric situation real quick. So that's me. He said, if I'm Ladders, I wouldn't walk down Bud, a natural counterpuncher, and gonna walk into a shot that's gonna change. But I'll go right to him. I'll go right to Bud. I'll treat him like he's a smaller fighter. I'll bum rush him. I'll go right to him, my reach and my straight left and my straight right. Or what is he? Is he a southpaw? I think Fundora might be a southpaw. I'll go right to him. I'll tell him jump right on there. Don't sit in there. You let a boxer get in this groove, it's a wrap. I wouldn't let him get in this groove. Absolutely not. I'm going right to him. I'm taking the fight right to him. I'm not about to sit there and box that motherfucker in the middle of the ring. I'm going to take him out. So yeah, he's a southpaw. Yeah, I want to take him right out. I'm going right to Bud. I'm taking the fight to him. Tigers won tonight. Who they play tonight? Motherfuckers on fire. Y'all seen my Lions yesterday. I know y'all seen my Lions yesterday.
Swore for God and 2 white men. Wait,
damn, they beat the Astros in the playoffs? Damn, in Houston 3-1. Jesus fucking Christ. Who pitched for the Astros? Oh, is Verlander still over there? Astros, I think, might be the top seed, ain't they? Yankees got 94 wins. Oh, the Yankees at the top seed. There was a bunch of complaining about the Yankees this year. I think they hit a slide. Yeah, they hit a slide. Yep, they hit a slide. So, yeah, that's crazy. Good shout out to the Tigers, man. Shout out to them. Fundora want money. He don't give a damn about Bud. He really wants Spence in that comeback fight. I mean, you're probably right. That's probably what they still gonna do. So yeah, Eric right. But I don't know. Maybe they posturing, they gonna say there ain't enough money. I think they might take this fight. No inside information though. He said, yeah, Astros out. Hell yeah. So no, that's just one game. They got a few more, right? Yeah, they got a few more. Yeah, they got a few more. So I think I gotta win 2 more games, 3 more. I don't, yeah, playoffs are a different animal. Baseball playoffs are dope though. But that's all I got today, man, for the most part. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance get notifications to go live or drop a video. He said no, sir, the best out of 3. So yeah, they got to win 1 more, right? Or am I tripping? They got to win 1 more, right? Yeah, I think I got to win 1 more. So they would have to win 1 more if my understanding is right, and maybe I'm wrong. I want to see Bud get a fight and have a chance to undisputed. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. But Fundora, live dog in there too, real live dog. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. This be on the podcast in the morning. Check out the Patreon. Check us out on X, Instagram, Spotify, Facebook. He said no, it's over. Is it? How? And they only won 1 game. No, yeah, they got a game 2. It's a game 2. Yeah, it's a game 2. They got if it's best of 3, they got to win 1 more. Yeah, they play tomorrow in Houston. And why all 3 games in Houston anyway? That's crazy. So they play at 2:32 tomorrow. They already won 1 game. So yeah, they got to win another one. The best out of 3, they got to win 1 more. Yeah, they got to win 1 more. So. But I appreciate y'all. Oh, they won 2. They did? I'm looking at it right now. I said they won 1. I'm looking at it right now, bro. It says they won 1. They beat them today, and then tomorrow they play at 2:32 in Houston. So if they win tomorrow, then it's a wrap. I thought they won 2 already. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, from what I'm looking at, it said they won 1. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe this is wrong. Maybe maybe Google is wrong. They've been known to be wrong before. Yeah, Detroit only won 1. They won 1. That's it. So they got 1 more to get if they can get it. Okay, my bad. I could have sworn they just said game 1 was already plus tonight. No, they won today. They play tomorrow afternoon. He said, no, you're right. They did say they won 3-1. My bad. Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping, but yeah, I appreciate y'all. Peace.